Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So Braso made a massive video where he basically tries to play victim after being caught up for the second time for milking Technoblade's death, faking a donation to charity, and now in this video that I'm reacting to, he says he confirms it himself that he will not be donating $3,000 to charity, that he spent it already. Even though his first apology for it, he said that he would donate to Technoblade's charity live on stream. In other parts of the video, besides what I told you about, basically just him stating the obvious about how it's bad what he did and that he's sorry for doing it, but then after that, he just goes mask off like the second half. So yeah, that's basically his entire video, but if you want to see me roasting like Latvia is getting firebombed instead of Ukraine, let's get into this video.
Yeah, I get expensive taste. Been that mansion in the hills, bad bitch all over the place. I just be trying to take every pill, yeah. I try to live out in space.
Death. The irreversible.
We must live in a simulation. There is no way that Braso is giving a whole speech, a whole freestyle, about the definition of the word death. This is an insult to people's intelligence. I think if Braso forgot that he's the one who forgot to put a common 3,000, it wasn't us.
It's a very bad thing, and if someone dies, the negative energy just spreads, and it is like that. And it's a human nature that negativity and sadness spreads when someone passes.
We all know that when someone dies, there are negative emotions. I donate you to say that because you and I both know that you know it more than I do. You exploit tragic news all the time, including Technoblade's death, for views. So you of all people will be the first to know that when someone dies, negativity spreads. However, now the negativity is turned against you, and people are mad at you for exploiting someone's death for views. Now you want to give a rant about how bad it is for negativity and you want to play the victim. When the same negativity made you $3,000, you're not a victim, so stop trying to be the victim. This has to be one of the worst YouTube apologies I've ever seen. And I've seen an apology where see anime literally just dances and talks about their life story. I think DP roasting all of his critics is a lot better than your apology. Don't need someone with an IQ of 70. That's human nature to be sad. Every single math test that you have failed has potential pounds on MG's forehead.
But what if I told you that everything that I did was super positive? It was all meant to be positive. It was all meant for people to kind of laugh at. You know, for example, let me read you some comments from genuine, positive, and happy people. These are some comments on the video that I just talked about. If you're a Technoblade fan, watch this. Made my day. Almost patched up this fresh wound. We'll miss you, Techno.
The funny thing is, these comments that he reads, they all care to my point about this being him exploiting negative emotion for views. Also, I find it pretty weird the way he tried to say that it's all meant to be like this is human nature for you to not only be dumb enough to not put a comma, second grade math skills, exploit the death of Technoblade, and then be so spineless that you just immediately fold and mislead all your fanbase to think you're gonna donate eventually on livestream. There's a common pattern with this. When Braso gets peer pressure and someone that's going offline for a few days, he immediately folds and doesn't do anything as rational. That's why he faked the donation. That's why he said that he's gonna do another donation of $3,000, even though he's not gonna do it on live stream. Maybe this is Neanderthal nature, but it's definitely not human nature.
But if you look at the situation positively, there's a lot of positive things about what I did, and we're not ending yet. This is not even close to being the end. The next video, after you are a Technoblade fan, watch this, is YouTuber caught lying about Technoblade's death, and this is something that I was genuinely disgusted with. If you look at this screenshot, there are a lot of things wrong about this. If you look at this screenshot, there are a lot of things wrong about this. When it comes to criticizing somebody for exploiting tragedies, Braso, you are the last person to do that. You are in the worst place to do that subhumanly possible. I really do not know why of all things in your apology for what you did, you choose to try and justify what you did. Jay Station could fake the death of all your brain cells, and that'll be the only truth that he's told in 5 years. I know that I cut a lot of it out so you don't know this, but he really just goes down the list of all the videos that he made, trying to justify why he made those videos. The level of incompetence and immaturity that he made to show actually shocks me. If he would have just apologized outright and said that he didn't have the money to donate the $3,000, it would have got raw dog, but it probably wouldn't be as bad as it is. People who look at everything with a negative mindset will say, oh my god, 6, 9, whatever videos on Technoblade, you're milking his death. Oh my god, you're a horrible person. Can you shut up and just look at the positive? There is always positivity, and especially in my videos. In others' videos where they make fun of him and lie about him, no, that for sure is not positive. But if you look at my videos I made, they were genuinely out of my heart. And I don't care if you say this is milking. What is really bad about it?
Again, this is the same thing. Braso's in his apology trying to justify what he did and telling people who oppose it to just shut up and look at the bright side, which is the fact that he enriched himself from it. But yeah, I'm not going to explain to you why it's bad to milk someone's death, not because I can't do it, but because I'll be a hypocrite, and I already told you that it's bad to state the obvious for no good reason. We both know why it's bad to milk someone's death, but you're just trying to defend the indefensible for no reason. This apology is genuinely worse than one a school bully would give in the principal's office.
Now, it is very true. I got paid for making these good videos. I got paid for them. And yes, I will openly admit, I got paid around 3,000 whenever I made the video about that fake donation, and I will tell you why I made the video that I did. So yes, I gained about $3,000 from making these good videos, these genuine videos that made people happy. I got paid for them. You know, I got my comments spammed. It's like a moral code that if you make videos about someone, you either turn off the monetization or you donate it all to the charity.
That's because when you make a video about something that's tragic, that actually has victims in it, the first thing that you should think about should not be how much money that you can make from it. It should be what impact do you have on the situation. If you can't have an impact, then just leave it alone. Instead of talking about the charity, let's go to the charity. So he said that the reason why in his first apology, reason why he didn't pay the full 3,000 instead of 300 is because he didn't have the money for it. And he said he was gonna wait like a month for him to get paid at the end of the month. Well, he got paid at the end of the month, and he spent all the money instead of trying to actually donate it. The money didn't spend itself, he had to spend it himself. I mean, it's not like he's some like crazy homeless person that was in dire straits financially. He's a 15-year-old freeloader that is so bad at managing his money that he had $1,500 before making those videos with Technoblade.
Now this is a chapter 4 where we come to that fake donation, which is essentially the most horrible thing that I did out of everything, you know? Pressure. Try to make someone to do something by forcing, threatening, or pursuing them in a determined way. That is what happened to me, and when I said that, a lot of people said, oh, you're playing the victim, oh, you're playing the victim, but they don't realize that the problem is themselves. The haters are the biggest problem to everything that happened to me.
If you ask me, this is more self-report than anything else because it just shows how weak-minded you actually are. You let a few hundred people telling you to do something, you just take all your rationale that you didn't even have out of the door. The rational thing in doing this situation would be for you to just wait until you have the money, make it where they're gonna do that, and wait until you have the money, and then just ignore all the people who are saying stuff about you. But no, you wouldn't do that because they're more terminally online than the people who have rainbow flags in their bio on Twitter and have 100,000 tweets. Last time you turned off your computer was when they got invented in the 80s.
And now you're probably asking, well, why do you not have to donate the money that you quote-unquote milked from someone's death? Again, the negativity, I hate it. I hate talking about it. Well, the answer is really simple. It's not only I can't, I physically can't, because it's September 1st right now that I'm making this video. The school is starting. I had to help my brother out. I have to help my family out with the money, and this money it's really a blessing. And if you think about it, wouldn't Technoblade be happy that even after his death, someone still has a positive impact on the world? They made respectful videos, including your name, that got views and that helped someone start a school year.
I said this earlier, but you had the chance to donate money at one point, and that's when you first got it. But I'm gonna go ahead and be nuanced for a second, since you said you had to help your family with it, supposedly. If that's the case, you should have made your case on that from the beginning, instead of leading your fans on twice to believe that you donated the money. And because you did that, I believe strongly this is a lie. So with your excuse saying that you have to start school with this money, I think you have your demographic pretty heavily misplaced. Your demographic is literally just a bunch of teenagers who hate school, not 40-year-old moms who obsess over it. But yeah, Braso, you're not changing the world by making videos and enriching yourself from those videos. Milking a tragedy, you are a worthless teenager in one of the most irrelevant countries in the world. You are not changing anything, except showing the world how bad some people can be. This notion that Technoblade would be proud that the first thing that you think of when he dies is how much money you can make from it is stupid virtue signaling. I'm not that stupid, your fan base is not that stupid, and most importantly, you are not that stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be putting the link in the description because, quite frankly, he's unbearable, and I redacted this like the affidavit in the Mar-a-Lago raid. So yeah, if you learned anything from this Braso, if you're somehow watching this, just know this. You are relevant, nobody cares about you. Nobody's jealous of a channel that has a 1-to-2 ratio of dislikes on all of their videos. Stop virtue signaling, stop trying to make your way back onto YouTube. You're never gonna get back. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and bye.
snitching, but we line you up.